Imagine owning a real ranch in Arizona, not a tiny backyard pretending to be land, but real acreage, wide open desert, mountain views, dirt roads, silence so loud it rings in your ears, and the price is so low it feels illegal. This isn't a scam, it's not a timeshare, and no, it's not a broken down trailer in the middle of nowhere with a motivated seller sign. These are real ranch properties with real land still on the market right now, and most people will never hear about them until they're gone. Arizona is one of the last states where dirt-cheap ranch land still exists, and today we're diving straight into it. No fluff, no luxury nonsense, no influencer fantasy, just raw land, real acreage, and prices that make you double-check the listing to see if a zero is missing. Arizona is massive, dry, rugged, and brutally honest. That's exactly why ranch land here can still be affordable. You're not paying for beach views or trendy cafes. You're paying for space, freedom, and the kind of quiet that feels almost extinct. Across northern deserts, high plains, and forgotten corners of the state, ranches with multiple acres are selling for less than the price of a new pickup truck. Some come with basic homes, some with wells and fencing, some with nothing but land and potential, and that's exactly the point. Picture pulling off a cracked highway onto a dirt road that stretches endlessly toward Red Rock Hills. On both sides, miles of open land, no neighbors in sight, no HOA, no noise, just sun, wind, and the kind of property you can actually do something with. These ranches range from small starter spreads to massive parcels with grazing rights, private access roads, and natural desert vegetation. Many of them sit hours from Phoenix or Tucson, which is exactly why they're still cheap, but that distance is also what keeps them untouched. Some of these properties are priced under what people spend on rent in a single year. We're talking ranches with 5, 10, 20 acres, sometimes more, listed for prices that barely exist in other states anymore. And here's the part most listings don't tell you. Arizona land doesn't rot, it doesn't flood easily, it doesn't grow mold, it doesn't need constant maintenance, it just sits there, waiting. You'll find ranch land tucked near old Route 66 towns, outside forgotten mining communities, and on the edges of high desert plateaus where the sky feels endless. Some ranches include small off-grid homes, nothing fancy but solid, while others are blank canvases, and that scares people away. Most buyers want turnkey comfort. Ranch buyers want opportunity. One listing shows a modest ranch with double-digit acreage, a basic structure, and utilities already on site, priced so low it feels like a typo. Another sits near a dry wash with natural elevation, perfect for solar, livestock, or just privacy. There are ranches with fencing already in place, others with access to grazing land, and some with nothing but raw, usable dirt, the cheapest kind of freedom you can buy. And here's the secret most people miss. Arizona ranch land isn't just for ranchers. People are buying these properties for off-grid living, long-term holds, weekend escapes, RV bases, homesteading, or simply as land investments. As cities expand and land disappears, acreage like this quietly increases in value, even when nothing is built on it. The terrain changes fast. One minute you're looking at flat desert perfect for development. The next you're in rolling land with natural windbreaks and distant mountain views. Some ranches sit high enough to escape extreme summer heat. Others are low and dry with year-round accessibility. The diversity is insane, and the prices don't reflect it yet. Many of these dirt-cheap ranches exist because they don't advertise themselves well. Bad photos, one-line descriptions, zero marketing. That's why they sit unnoticed. The smart buyers scroll past the polished listings and stop on the ugly ones, because land doesn't care how it looks online. Some ranches include old barns, water tanks, or animal pens left behind by previous owners. Others have wells drilled decades ago, still usable with minimal work. And yes, some are completely raw. No utilities, no roads, no neighbors, which is exactly why they're cheap. If you understand land, those aren't problems, they're discounts. Arizona zoning can be surprisingly flexible depending on the county. That's why ranch land here attracts people who want fewer rules and more control. You can build slowly, improve over time, or do absolutely nothing and let the land sit. Taxes are often low, especially in rural areas, which means holding costs stay manageable. What makes these ranches special isn't luxury, it's scale. It's the feeling of standing on your own land and realizing no one can tell you what to do with it. No shared walls, no parking issues, no noise complaints, just acreage, sunrises, and space. Some listings show ranches near dirt road towns with barely a gas station and a post office. Others are near emerging areas slowly creeping outward from cities. That's where long-term value hides. Today's middle of nowhere is tomorrow's edge development. And while everyone argues about housing prices, mortgage rates, and market crashes, land like this quietly waits. It doesn't care about trends. It doesn't depreciate like buildings. It just exists, limited, finite, and increasingly hard to find. If you've ever thought about owning land but assumed it was impossible, Arizona ranches break that illusion. These aren't million-dollar spreads. These are real properties normal people can still buy if they're willing to trade convenience for space. Every ranch on this list proves the same point. Affordable land still exists, only for people willing to look past the surface. The desert scares people. Distance scares people. Silence scares people. That fear is why these deals exist. Because once this land is gone, it's gone. Cities expand, investors buy in bulk, prices climb quietly, and suddenly, dirt-cheap ranches become stories people tell about what used to be possible. Right now, Arizona is still that place, wide open, undervalued, ignored, and packed with ranch land waiting for the right buyer to see what others don't. If you know, you know. And if you don't, now you do.